let's now skip to acknowledgement. The letter to the Attorney General's office, open law complaint. I think since that's what we were in executive session about, I think we should acknowledge the complaint and submit our response.
What, Sam?
I move that we acknowledge receipt of the complaint and our response from legal and send it to everyone concerned.
I'll second that.
Okay. Do we have any more discussion on this? Okay. All those in favor? Roll call here. Kelly?
Yes.
Eric?
Yes.
Rob is a yes. All right. Now we get that out of the way. Let's move back to the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Number 4, do we have any visitor comments?
Please raise your hand if you have visitors' comments, and I'll find you.
This is a going once, going twice kind of thing, because we're not coming back to it at the end. Okay, none?
No hands, nope.
Okay, the special state primary warrant, October 10th, 2023. Do we just need to accept the date, or?
I think we just need to make a motion for I'm happy to I will make a motion to accept the warrant for the 2023 special state primary, which will take place on Tuesday, the 10th of October at the Hardwick Elementary School at 76 Schoolhouse Drive.
I'll second it.
Moves in second. Any discussion? Okay. All those in favor? Kelly Kemp?
Aye.
Eric Wilhelm?
Yep. I'll let Guy.
Rob Ruggles? Yes. Okay. Next, Memorandum of Understanding with Central Mass Regional Planning Commission. Am I missing something here? I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at the agenda and I don't have the paperwork to I gotta go back and forth.
Hi, Janet.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having me tonight.
Okay, Janet, you want to go over the funding?
Sure. Eric or Nicole, would you like to lead this off, or do you want me to?
I would say that we had a meeting of the Capital Planning Committee and asked Ms. Pierce to come in and discuss possible avenues for funding various projects. She dazzled us with abbreviations and acronyms. We've been working in the past with Pioneer Valley Planning Commission as well as Central Mass Regional Planning. I think one notable part would be that I do believe that CMRPC is offered to work on our CDBG grant for this coming year. Janet could explain more in detail, but we thought it'd be a great idea to get together with them and have a formal agreement and let them use. They have a lot of staff and consultants that they're going to be very valuable to us as we proceed through these needed projects.
Through the chair, I'm Janet Pierce. I'm the executive director with the Central Mass Regional Planning Commission. We're currently working on your open space plan. I believe we're near the end of the open space plan. Also, trying to find funding for your master plan. The master plan committee has been very active, meeting on a monthly basis. We've also worked on your municipal vulnerability preparedness plan. We've done quite a few plans with the town of Hardwick. We're very engaged with you. We have a staff right now of 4 to 5 staff members that work on community development block grants. And as of the end of next month, we actually have a staff of 52. We've grown considerably. We're familiar with your community. We understand there was an issue with the community development block grant being submitted this year. And our program is modeled somewhat after Pioneer Valley's. We do enter into a memorandum of understanding with our communities so that we will work with you closely to put together a competitive application with the understanding that we would administer the funds should the grant be awarded, very similar to what you've done in the past with Pioneer Valley. Like with Pioneer Valley, we submit all of the application and all of the backup for you. We coordinate with you on all public outreach and developing a plan to continue the terrific effort and the funding that you've had go into your town through the Community Development Block Grant Program.
And if Rob, if I could, we have gone with where. Sorry.
Go ahead, Nicole. I was froze up there for a moment.
Oh, we've been with where as the lead community, and really just relying on them. And we don't need to do that. We can be our own community going for our own funds. So as long as we have CMRPC helping and guiding, and we have this memorandum of understanding with them, then they'll be able to assist greatly in our applications. It's something that I couldn't do on my own. It's really time consuming, but I have faith that CMRPC could really help us out more than they are even now.
And if I could just add to that, I did confirm as of the last community needs score. So every community in the state is given a community needs score based on the need for this particular funding. The higher the score, the better. Because I wanted to confirm that you would be what we assume to be equally competitive. And certainly you're a 9 out of a 10, which speaks to your demographics, but the 10 being pretty much mini entitlements or almost guaranteed funding through the Community Development Block Grant Program. So you're a 9 of a 10. There's no need for you to partner with anyone. You certainly stand very strong on your own as far as the needs assessment based on what the score that the state gives you. So I did confirm that after our meeting last week.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Do you need a motion to accept this and have you sign it?
Have me sign it. They have my name on it, so I could just sign it and send it out. You authorize that?
Yep. I would make a motion that we accept the memorandum of understanding between Central Mass Regional Planning Commission and the town of Hardwick.
I would second that.
More discussion? All those in favor? Kelly Kemp?
Aye.
Eric Volheim?
Yeah, aye.
Rob Ruggles? Yes. Okay. Next. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hopefully we do well.
I certainly hope so. I have confidence that we'll be successful. If I could just ask Nicole, are you going to the event?
Yeah.
I'll see you there tomorrow. So if you want to
Great.
bring the form, I can sign it there.
Perfect.
Great. Thank you so very much. I look forward to working with all of you and the community and at large.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you, Ms. Pierce.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You
Thank
also.
you. All right. Next order of business, intermunicipal agreement with Quabbin over debt repayment for the air conditioning system, heating and air conditioning system, I guess.
Yeah.
Were we one of two towns that decided to finance it? Or did all towns?
Two towns didn't finance. The other three are
Right.
out of our budget though. And this was just, it's going to stay the same regardless of enrollment. That was, why this agreement is a little separate than the typical intermunicipal agreement that the MOU that we have with the Quabbin Regional School District.
Right. This is strictly just for that project.
Yeah, so it's a 5-year agreement, correct?
Correct.
Jen?
Yeah, this is what she came in and explained to us. Like I think 2 meetings ago, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
She just needs all the towns to sign off on it. I would make a motion that we accept the intermunicipal agreement with the Quabbin Regional School District. For the
I'll second it.
Any more discussion? Okay, all those in favor, Kelly Kemp,
Aye.
Eric Volheim,
Aye.
Rob Ruggles, yes. Okay. Thank you, guys. Are you going to put that agreement online, Nicole, so people can? Some of this stuff is hard for people watching to know what we're looking at.
Yeah, sure.
Just stuff like that. Even the Central Mass Regional Planning Commission stuff, just so they understand what you're signing.
Okay.
Okay. Next is the wastewater superintendent's report for September. Scott, are you on tonight?
Yes, I'm here, Rob.
You mind giving us a quick run through?
All right.
What you feel is important?
Yeah, we replaced a surge protector at the Eagle Hill pump station. That seems to be a popular spot for getting zapped in power storms. We did install a new channel monster at the Wheelwright wastewater treatment plant. We did that with our own staff, which saved a few $1,000, I'm sure. We did have a pre-bid meeting at the Wheelwright wastewater treatment plant with some potential contractors interested in doing the upgrade there. We lost controls at the Wheelwright wastewater treatment plant last weekend. And that looked like it was also due to a power bump. We were able to get that reset ourselves, and everything's been up and running since.
Everything else been pretty well? Everybody showing up for work and stuff?
Yeah, everybody's showing up for work. We still haven't had the rerouting of the vent line done at the first air release valve at the Eagle Hill location, but we still have Jason Gerolitis interested in doing that for us. He's just got a tight schedule. That's about all I have.
Thank you, Scott. Anyone got any questions for him?
I'm good. Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Scott.
Anytime.
Since we're on sewer matters, are there any abatements?
No.
No abatements, okay. Right. So the next order of business would be Eric Volheim's disclosure for 2 special employee positions. Board of Selectmen, Emergency Manager, Director.
I'm afraid I didn't get it in correctly. I'd like to get the board's patience and deal with it at our next meeting.
Okay. I'm fine with that, Kelly.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. Is there any other new business that we do have one new business matter of an employee, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't even read my own writing. I can't read his last name.
House Wrath?
Yeah, Wrath. Yep. House
Wrath?
Andrew House Wrath.
Yeah.
Highway Department.
Yeah, I don't think they're on. But if you want the motion to read what the recommendation is for pay rate.
Yeah, I have it in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess Marty interviewed this person, and he would like to hire him at a pay rate of $20.40, with the understanding that he gets his hydraulics license within 30 days of hire. If not, his rate would be $19.40, and with a start date of October 10th, 2023, or sooner. He'd like to call him in the morning.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. All those in favor? Kelly Kemp?
Yes?
Eric Volheim?
Yes.
Rob Ruggles? Yes.
Thank God, just in time, huh?
I have one more thing regarding sewer.
Did I miss something? Oh,
No,
geez.
you didn't. Well, I mean, we did miss the discussion of USDA oversight.
Yeah, so I did
But
miss that.
But I got an email today from Justin Skelly. I guess some of the bidders are wondering if we're going to waive the permit fees. Typically towns do on their own projects, but we also pay, if we had an employee that did the work, we would be paying them anyway, but we hire outside inspectors. So I don't know if we still want to waive the fee, like electrical fees, permit fees.
Oh, we're just charging ourselves, so.
Yeah, exactly. So do you want me, so we'll waive the permit fees?
I so move.
Second.
Yeah.
Okay. Any more discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Kelly?
Kelly,
Eric?
aye.
Sorry, Eric.
Aye.
Rob, yes. Sorry, I think my computer keeps freezing on me. I apologize. All right. I'm sorry. We need to go back to discuss the oversight of the project.
Can we?
Information.
Would it be possible to wait until our next meeting in the flesh, so to speak, so that we could have this discussion? It's a little awkward this way.
I guess I'm okay with that. Kelly, do you have any qualms about that?
Yeah, that's fine. I just was wondering, I know last time it was brought up that it was, required. And I'm just wondering if we ever got any, or if not, if we could, by the next meeting, get clarification on that.
Well, according to all the documents they sent us, it was.
I mean by law.
I understand. So
Yeah.
I guess we got to find who do we.
We need to send it to legal. Is that what you're suggesting?
No, it was brought up at the last meeting that it was, any projects over a certain dollar amount.
Yep.
We're supposed to have oversight in OPM. And so I'm just, wanting to have clarification on that, first of all. And to also clarify, I guess, that we're doing this for the town's best interest. To have a liaison between, USDA, the engineers, the contractors that are on the ground. We've certainly gotten burnt in the past on projects, and we don't want that to happen again. And that's why I think as a board, that's why we're looking into doing this. I just wanted to put that.
I agree. I think that's important. I'm the guy that got burned, and liaison, I would even call it more of our own watchdog. I don't know if that's too aggressive, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll find out where that if it's a statute about the requiring it is, in Mass General Law or wherever it is.
Chapter 30B.
What?
Chapter 30B.
Okay, good.
It is required.
Okay.
Thank you.
There's all different thresholds. 50,000, 300,000, goes into the millions.
We're over all the thresholds, probably.
I would say so. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But I'm happy to
Yes.
discuss it in person. I do think that makes a lot of sense. I agree with you, Eric.
Thank you.
All right. So agree to move this to what's our next meeting date? October.
Typically, it's the
Yeah.
second. Sorry, go ahead, Kelly.
No, go ahead.
Typically, it's the second and fourth Mondays of the month, but there's a holiday on the second Monday, and there are 5 Mondays of the month in October. So we had discussed last meeting that it would be on the 16th and the 30th, which then also puts us back to 2 weeks before our next meeting on November 13th.
That works for me.
Fine with me. 16th and 30th?
Yeah.
See, so now we are down to the elephant in the room. Acknowledgement of receipt of host community agreement from Casella. This is only an acknowledgement of the receipt of this. And there was a clerical error stated on the original agenda, which was adjusted. I can't. What was the date of that, Nicole? That you adjusted it?
It was yesterday. It was just
Yes.
September 24th at like 11 something in the morning. If you go into my town government, it's there. That's when it was brought to my attention that I had inadvertently put a memorandum of understanding instead of the draft host community agreement. I apologize. I think the memorandum of understanding in the above lines just had me confused. I know exactly that it is a host community agreement and it's a draft, and it was emailed to me, which makes me need to present it to you to acknowledge receipt so I can put it out there in the public. So I had made that mistake and put the wrong title of the document. And then yesterday I got a call saying it's a memorandum of understanding, and I said, no, it's not. And I looked and I made the mistake and I fixed it immediately. So, I mean, my town government doesn't allow me to strike through and then, put that it was this, but it's this. I just had to correct it. So, it now looks right, but it did look not right it looked like it was a different, type. I apologize. But I thought that it was very important to get out to the public as soon as possible. So I wanted to give it to you guys.
I'm doing it for you. You tried to get it out.
And I believe you're correct that it's important that since we do have this and we just got it, that we, freedom of information, we give this out to the public. Eric, do I have a motion?
I move that we acknowledge receipt of the draft host community agreement from Casella.
I will second that. Any more discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
And I'm available to meet you.
Kelly, I know you're abstaining,
Yes, thank you.
and Rob is a yes. All right, so we'll make sure we get that posted for people so they can read it. Next order of business is the minutes. September 11th, 2023. Anyone have any issues with them?
No, I didn't. I would
I
make
move that we accept the minutes from September 11th, 2023 as printed.
second.
Okay, moving to second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Kelly?
Aye.
Eric?
Aye.
And Rob's a yes. And to answer the question that someone just asked, Nicole will post them to the website so you don't have to try to get them through meeting minutes. That is the draft host community agreement that was someone asked about. Okay, now next old business appointments to zoning board of appeals.
I
Liz
move that
Siren,
we... Go ahead. Sorry.
Liz Siren, Rick Romano, and John Tomasi.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we appoint Elizabeth Siren, Rick Romano, and John Tomasi to the Zoning Board of Appeals.
Yeah, like I said, the big sticking point on that is I need.
Second.
Okay, moved in second. Any discussion?
The most important part is that
All those in favor? Kelly Kemp? Eric Wollheim?
Aye.
I'm going to abstain on voting.
That's why I was saying.
Abstain on voting.
Specifically, it needs to be like off to the side, and that was the good thing about this one because we could position the handle.
No. Rob Ruggles is a no.
And then you can, yeah.
Can I make a motion?
It's not that.
I move to
it's like a lever.
appoint Rick Romano to the Zoning Board of Appeals and John Tomasi.
All right, I'll send you the info. Thanks, bye.
Second.
All those in favor? Any discussion? All those in favor? Eric
Aye.
Wollheim?
Aye.
Kelly, are you abstaining?
Still abstaining.
Rob is a yes. Okay, next order of business. Committee reports. Do we
Our
have any?
department meeting is Tuesday, so I don't have any in there. You'll have them at the next meeting.
Okay.
Thank you, Nicole.
Any more miscellaneous correspondence?
Can I just chime in? We just got an email in our select board email from Lauren Mace about the voting on October 10th, and she's looking to clarify if they're using the school for that. She has copied the school committee because we did talk about not having it, and I know that some of these are out of our control. I don't know if Ryan's on the meeting or not to maybe elaborate more on this.
The warrant says that it's at the school.
No, correct. So it is at the school, but I know she's just voicing her concern again about it being at the school because they.
Oh, I see.
Because they have school. This is one of those elections that we can't anticipate, unfortunately. So I think that's more of a school committee issue.
I think because it's a state election, and it'll happen in November, this is a primary special election, but the state sets it up for the date.
Yeah.
And, we did vote to move our own meetings to Saturdays.
But we can't control the state ones, right?
No.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up for her. She said she tried to raise her hand but was having trouble doing so.
All right. Any more correspondence before we get to the administrator report? Okay. Town administrator report.
So for the USDA update, the Wheelwright wastewater treatment plant went out to bid Wednesday, September 5th. They're due back October 18th at 9. And for the pump station, Ricciardi drill rig subcontractor scheduled for September 25th to pre-drill the ledge. Ricciardi's cruise beginning on October 16th, and a wet well delivery is expected on November 1st. And so for the Wheelwright treatment plant, a pre-bid meeting was held on September 19th. 4 general contractors, 1 roofer was in attendance. And the Mass DEP WM16 permit application was mailed to DEP in progress of uploading to web portal. And DPC is for Gilbertville wastewater treatment plant, because that's going to be more expensive, working on the 30B RFPs. So if the equipment costs something, you have to procure that separately. So DPC is working on this. Once again, as we have talked before, that they are considered our OPMs, and they're doing all of this work behind the scenes. This is what an OPM would be doing right now, and working through the contractor pre-qualification process. So we're moving along. Okay, October 9th is Columbus Day, Indigenous Day. All town offices will be closed. My town manager segments for October for WARE is just October 19th. The Capital Planning Committee has been meeting monthly and should have recommendations to you soon. We have many building deficiencies, so a lot of our infrastructure is really in need of some attention. We'll be getting a safety installed for the boiler. It will shut the pump off if water goes above a certain amount. This is not a permanent fix, but we're starting to freeze in here, and so we're going to have to turn it on, and we're going to have to find a solution for this by next year. We applied for a USDA grant for a 35% match for equipment last Friday, September 15th. The USDA released $1.8 million for non-construction projects, and I was just, it was a strong suggestion that I apply for it. Whether or not we utilize it, it can be deobligated. It does have to go to town meeting, so town meeting would have to approve this. I think I need to swing it by Finance Committee and Capital Planning Committee. It would be over $25,000, which is the threshold for the Capital Planning Committee. It would be for 2 vehicles, a police car that we didn't fund this year, and a new highway truck. So I am proceeding with it, but we may not go with it if the board doesn't feel that it's necessary at this time. It's just basically a 35% savings for vehicles that we didn't purchase this year. But that means that we would be taking money from somewhere. So I'll have that for you later when we have a better handle on the numbers and my approvals through the other boards. The formal ribbon cutting for the extension of the Mass Central Rail Trail is tomorrow, September 26th at 10:30 a.m. at the little park. If anybody would like to go there and see it and welcome it and walk it and see what a great job conservation did, along with East Quabbin Land Trust in building that section. And then everything else is ongoing. And if anybody has any questions, my door is always open. You have my number, and these town reports will be going up on the website.
Thank you, Nicole. Anyone got any questions for Nicole?
I'm good.
All right. Do we have any signatures that we need to go to the office for?
Yes. So the warrant for the state primary and for the CMRPC, no, I'm doing that one. There's another one, the school's,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is tomorrow afternoon soon enough, Nicole?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put them in the box and you guys can just come and then I'll send them when they are finished.
Okay. I can stop by tomorrow afternoon.
Okay. Select board round table. Any of the board members have any issues they want to bring up? Kelly, you're good.
I
Eric,
don't have anything. I'm good.
I'm good.
good. Number 14 is adjournment.
I'd move that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor, Kelly Kemp,
Aye.
Eric Volheim,
Aye.
Rob Ruggles, yes. Thank you, everybody.